Hey, happy January 20th, 2025. Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday holiday. And also, there's an inauguration that is going on too. So let's not, I would be remiss, I should say, if I did not mention that. And all the things that are going on, I have looked at a topic today because of so much that is going on. And my mentor, Robert Sharma, taught me this. Is called the tight bubble of total focus or concentration. When you're dealing in your everyday life, or even those of us who are small YouTube content creators, in building your community. That's what I want to talk about today. Oftentimes, a lot of people, let me know in the chat, do you feel distracted? That things are taken away from your time in your personal life, or even when you're trying to grow on YouTube. You know, let me show you how to fix this today. You know, it is the funniest thing when you think about tight bubble focus. It's almost like you're putting around yourself barrier that does not allow yourself to be distracted by the myriad of things that are going on. Yeah, today is a holiday. Some of us had to work, i.e., my wife. She works from home, but I had the day off. So I got a chance to do quite a few things around the house. And this is going to help to tie it to your channel's mission. And that's what I'd like you guys to do. Go out and look at my about comment on my YouTube channel. You will see very clearly what CEO 369 Consulting is all about. My job, I love to communicate top notch. I love to provide a service. I also like to represent myself very well when I'm engaging with clients, customers, whether it's our business, my rootedvines.com, if we're doing pop-up shops out and about, or if we're just networking. Because I truly believe living abundantly through my foundation, and I've told you guys these three words are how I work uh doing the things in my life. That which is honoring myself so I can honor others, respecting myself, correction, loving myself so I can love others, and then finally respecting myself, and I will be able to respect others. This allows me to own my morning and allows me to elevate my life. Those are the pillars that I set as my foundation here at CEO 369 Consulting. So we're going to dive right into this. Now, when I talk about that tight bubble of focus, a lot of times what I do, and I mentioned this in several videos of mine, man, this is going to be my 91st video. I told you, 5 million. I'm working on it. Y'all might think this dude is crazy, but I have a strong passion. But I learned this technique that comes from the Navy SEALs is their breathing techniques. And it allows me to begin my concentration where you inhale for 4 seconds, you hold for 8 seconds, and then you exhale for 4 seconds. And basically, you are going to be making a square. And inside that square, you're going to have your concentration, you're going to have your focus on what it is that you are working on. It can be personal, around your home, your family. It can be your professional life, your work, your YouTube channel, how you're going to create your content. You're just going to bring all that together. Once you do that, here's some other things that are going to happen. You're going to go ahead and set up a dedicated space for when you're doing the work that you're doing. Again, personal or professional. You're going to set specific time blocks for creative work. You're not going to let anything distract you. And that means sometimes letting your loved ones know. If you have to shut your door or put a note outside your cubicle, whatever it is that you do, you know, when you begin to prioritize value driven content, again, this is working around those of us that are YouTube content creators. You have to set that time, discuss why focusing on quality over quantity is essential for your growth. What are you giving the people? Or are they going to be able to take that and use that in the work that they do? You know, provide. two to 3 minutes of how valuable. I mean, sometimes I told you, I showed you my journal before. Right now, what it is that you're going to be putting down. We have some awesome tools out there, AI, ChatGPT. Some people like to go off the mindset and write their stuff out, lay it down, bring it back, and update it. Whatever your choice is, it's totally up to you. Because when you start working on the 3 step for success formula, which is better awareness, better choices, you will start getting better results. And I'm living proof of that. I just love it. I mean, some of the people that I've met out here since I've gotten onto YouTube about 2 months ago have been phenomenal. They have shown me things that I could not believe how to utilize this YouTube platform that we have, how to bring it to life. Basically, you're breathing life into your YouTube channel. You're breathing life into your professional life. You're breathing life into your professional life. And to do that, I told you about how mine is with the 5 a.m. club from Robin Sharma. I basically follow that 20-20-20 formula, 20-minute workout, 20 minutes of reflection, meditation, then 20 minutes of growth each day that I have the opportunity to do it. And man, I tell you, when I don't get a chance to do it, if I, may have slept over or done something like that or skipped out or whatever, I feel funked in that area. And then I try to bring it back because he teach other essential skills and tactics like this tight bubble of total focus that helps you to do uh get back in line with it is that what you're doing. Now, for a lot of us, you know, I don't want to say that we look for microwave successes, like instantaneous or whatever, but I personally, I embrace small wins and my long-term focus. What are my goals? What are my passions? What am I doing coming here to YouTube to create for? What am I when I'm doing day trading? What am I going out there specifically for? When I'm coaching or consulting, what are my long term focuses? Like I said, inauguration was the day. We got 4 years, baby. For he's my commander in chief. I work for the federal government, in that civilian arena. But this man will be orchestrating how the United States of America moves. Internationally, abroad, around the world, Space Force. It's just gonna be. I'm gonna make my 4 years magical, i.e., Chauncey University. I am putting things into me that is gonna allow me to talk about celebrating my small milestones. I will be able to talk in great details about the month of January, the first month of this new year. And I'm talking about we think got 4 more years after that. But I'm focused on 2025. I'm present. I have gone back, as my ancestors called it, to Sankofa to remember my past, and I'm bringing forward those tools that I can use to start me off on my next journey. And then you want to begin, once you start celebrating your small wins, you want to emphasize patience for yourself. And you want to be consistent. Remember building a loyal community. I mean, that can be a family and friends, that can be on YouTube, that can be in your professional workspace. It takes time. It all not only takes time, but it also takes focus. It also takes concentration because we can be distracted by things that are going on in this world. And sometimes, I'm telling you, it is so unpredictable that we be like, what do I do next? But if you get up in the morning and you have that focus, when I look in the mirror, I'm only looking at one person, Chauncey. And at which time I begin to do those things that are necessary for me when I walk out my front door to have a great day. Even when I'm here at the house relaxing, my wife had to go to work. I have no problem with loading the dishwasher. I have no problem with cooking a meal. I have no problem with any of those things that are going to help me be productive. I am not just being busy to be busy. I am ensuring that I am structuring things so that I can relax in it and I can feel comfortable in my home with those that I love. When I go out and did some shopping today, I am aware of my surroundings, the different things that are going on, assisting, helping people out if I can. I literally had after I got the groceries and everything loaded in the cart, they asked me if I needed help out to my car. I was like, good to go. But I do appreciate, I thank them because that's good customer service. That's what I like about. Sometimes you have to be in the present in order to get that. So, real call to action as far as I'm concerned. I would like for you to drop inside the comments. And man, you guys have been dropping some serious nuggets to me, helping me out, giving me love. I really, truly appreciate that. Although I have gone over 50 subscribers, I am not yet. I got to jump into it because everybody's encouraging me to do it, to go live. I'm doing some reading, I'm doing some research so I can come to you proper. Your man, Chauncey, I want to do things proper in all things that I do. It's not about being afraid or anything. I'm all about diving in. Like I say again, 64 subscribers on my channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If I always do, I got a little shout out, a section that I do in my description, and I always shout out those that have been, they bring the magic, so to speak. When we connect and we talk and we chop it up, from boots and budget to, of course, my YouTube mentor, Empowered Living 70. I mean, there's so many more. CEO of Cash. I mean, whoo, the gems. And my indie games is off the charts, let alone Big Jack storytelling. That brother is doing some phenomenal things. I mean, I want to be like you when I grew up in this YouTube world. But that's fascinating. Define your focus, critical to knowing who you are when you go out into this world, when you're hanging out with family and friends. Got a chance to hang out with my cousin, Hugh Collins, better known as Moochie. He checked, he was in state of Georgia, and we got to have some lunch yesterday. Uh, both my wife, him, and his friend, and we just enjoyed each other's time. Next thing I know, it started. I think we got together about 1, and it was almost 4 o'clock. After we got done eating, we was just still sitting around the table, just reminiscing, chopping it up, enjoying each other's company. Fascinating. Next thing, eliminate your distractions. When you take those breathing techniques, Meditation Paradise, if you don't know, check her out. She helps you with that. That is phenomenal. I think it's great. She is, I think it's called Meditation Paradise. You can find her on YouTube. She does 10 to 20-minute meditation sessions. She has a great channel, and I think you guys would benefit greatly. Also, prioritize quality content. My wife has been working on our website, YouTube channel, as well as our website, myrudivines.com, essentially for 2 years. And the knowledge she has gained from when we were part of TSP, working with the young lady Rochelle, who we dearly want to bring back as a content creator. She was phenomenal, but she showed my wife how to use the tools. I mean, I was putting my thumbnail together. I was like, oh, I don't know how to do this. She got a break. She came down. She was like, boom, boom, boom. I mean, seconds later, it was done. Brother was over here struggling, but I don't have to know everything. I go to those that can give me the knowledge to help me to bring forth quality content, and that's what I hope to do. And if you would please put into the comment if you feel like I'm bringing you quality content. Share with me some of the things you will want me to bring to CEO 369 Consulting, my YouTube channel. It helps me to grow. I would love to get some real awesome suggestions or offers up from my YouTube family, anyone that just drops by. Next thing, stay consistent. Oh man, it is a measure. Like I say again, for me, it has been, I want to say approximately uh, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come right back. I'm sorry about that. You know how when you're cooking, you can know when something's done based on the smell? That's what I had to do. I had to take care of something on my stove. I ain't trying to burn up my food nor my house. So, but when you stay consistent, this is what Robin Shaman told me, and it was phenomenal. He stated that in order for you to really uh, uh, celebrate and become consistent, you or develop a habit, I should say, it takes approximately for a minimum of 66 days to develop that habit. And so when I start developing certain habits that are now, as he calls them, they're at the automaticity point. They're just automatic. For me, that was like, whoa. When you see it, you want to launch into a next habit of consistency. And over a time period with celebrating your small wins, let's say if I improved each day that I uploaded a video, and I have 90 going on 91 videos. For each day, that 1%, I'm at 90% of increasing my knowledge as far as being a YouTube content creator. I'm also developing other skills from various people that I learn from that are bringing knowledge into me. So when I see that, I am like just boom, I'm busting. Like I gotta share this because I think if we all adapt that into our lives, man, woman, child, elder, you know, little people, from the standpoint of children, this world would be a better place. That's what Mother Teresa said. She said, but if everyone would but sweep their own sidewalk, this world would be a much better place. We clean up inside ourselves and who we are as men and women, humans on this planet we call Earth, be a much better place. And then celebrating those small wins, man, I tell you, when I started seeing that, I was like, oh my goodness. I felt elated, man. I was just like, boom, doing the jig. It was phenomenal. It was great. What are your biggest distractions? Drop it into when you talk about your professional life, your personal life, you as a YouTube content creator, tell me what are some of your distractions. Drop it inside the comment section. I'd love to hear from it. What are you working on to to conquer those? We can do it together. Because I told you, if you leave me a comment inside of on my YouTube channel, oh, I am definitely going to respond with nothing but honor, love, and respect. Those are my pillars that I abide by. That's my mission statement, because I want you to own your morning. I want you to elevate your life. So do me a solid. Help me out. And I tell you, I will love on you like you wouldn't even believe because you're too important to me I want to see you succeed in those things that you want to do, whether it's YouTube, whether it's working out, whether it's, breaking a habit, you name it. That's my passion. Uh, I do wish, and I always ask, you guys know this. I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. I like for you to leave me a like, smash that like button. I think I'm up between 64, 65. It bounces back and forth depending on what YouTube considers like bots, sometimes. But I'm not worried about it. Subscribe. I'm worried about putting together quality content to help other people because you guys have truly helped and blessed me in mine. So, I can't do nothing but give back. That's what I found. That's what I found. I was taught that very young, at a very young age, by my elders, now my ancestors. And guess what? 57, soon to be 58. Me and my cousin was talking about, and all of us together, we are the next elders. And we have to be willing to want to engage on that level. Ain't nothing being young, spry, and spree, dressing the part, doing the thing that you enjoy doing. But when those young ones come to you and ask you for, if they ask you for your opinion, you should feel honored. you should be feel loved and you should feel respected, because that's what it's all about. And when the elders are passing that knowledge down to you, be like a sponge, soak it up. It is so 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 important. We have a lot to offer each other, in this new year. We still in January, baby, and I'm gonna bring it to you, as the old timers used to say, straight no chaser. And if you know, you know. But if you don't, it's gonna be all right. You gonna ask somebody, what did he mean by saying straight no chaser? And then you gonna go boom. You gonna wake up at night, aha moment. You gonna say, okay, I got you. But truly, as always, I told you before, I honor myself because I want to honor you, and I respect myself. Correct? I can also put them out. I love myself, therefore I can love you, and I always respect myself, because I want to be able to respect you. Those of you in the community, those that you come into the community, get to know CEO 369 Consulting is flawless, because when you begin to have your tight bubble of total focus and concentration, ooh, baby, let me tell you, this is nothing like it. You can step through things, you don't get distracted. You can say real easy, hey, I'm working on this. Once I'm done, let me get back to you. And they would be all too happy to help. That's in every facet of your life. So until next time, I got some more that I'm going to bring to you. Always remember, own your morning and you will elevate your life. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. Man, I got done before 8 o'clock, or it's 8 o'clock straight up. So I hope you guys, when you catch this, you drop me a like, you subscribe, and you share this with others, if you will. I appreciate it, bottom of my heart. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.